Danny Tyler says, remaining lowly of heart to do what John did, I must decrease, he must increase. Staying humble is not being self-deprecating. Personally, it's something I greatly struggle with. Let me see. We all. Right. Is being wrapped so much up, being sorry for being such a gross sinner that I remain in a state of guilt and feel the need to pay for my sin by constantly condemning myself mentally, like a spiritual and mental flogging. But that isn't biblical.
Nope.
And we need to turn to Christ. And as a wise person once said, take one look at yourselves and 10 looks at Christ. My pastor told me that kind of mentality of punishing ourselves is also a form of pride.
Who said that?
Amen. That's
Danny
dope.
Tyler.
That's funny because I actually have that in my notes to say in my conclusion.
That's dope.
But I wanted to bring up the Pharisee and the tax collector because I think that's a good picture of both. Because you see someone who's
Luke 18.
Right. Yeah. You see someone who's admitting their sin and asking for atonement, because that's what he's asking for if you read it in the Greek. And then you see the Pharisee, the tax collector was doing that, and then the Pharisee was talking about what he was doing, the godly things. You know what I'm saying? But he was the one who didn't leave justified. Because he didn't ask for atonement.
He sound like the dudes that are gonna talk to Jesus and be like, "But didn't I do this?
Yeah.
But didn't I do that?" And then he's gonna be like, "Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. I didn't know you."
And that's exactly it. You know, the only thing that somebody who looks at self has is their own work. Right, which is not enough.
That's it.
It's not enough.
You know what I'm saying?
It comes up short every time.
And that's why a lot of positive speakers, and I don't even like that, you know, that there are people out there that speak at churches, but then when they speak at schools, they don't mention Christ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They do it because they think by giving people some tools to live out life without Christ, that it's going to make it better. I don't get that.
That's something that we talked about earlier in this podcast, which is that man-centered righteousness.
Right.
I could go in on
verse that Christ-centered righteousness.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
That's a whole topic within itself.
Leave that alone.